Broad Street, you run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the divisional round. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
You think back to last week and how well they played in the wild card round, being able to get out of there with a win. And now is when the pressure starts ramping up, Mike. You understand you're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. So which team is able to balance the excitement of being here, but also not letting the pressure of the moment get the better of them? You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. Baker going to hand it to White, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild card victory. Now, 1 week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd, everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's complete. Kylan Granson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. A run with Barkley. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He gets this complete to Granson. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Barkley. He is met and drop. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Hurts. Flush to his right. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end covered. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts. Scrambling to his left. Now he takes off. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Rolling to the left. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal?
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They're called in at the 2. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Isn't it just so nice when you have a guy like this, when you're deep in the red zone and you need to finish with 6? Not only does the defense have to account for him on the ground in a more traditional fashion, but when you have this many ways to get him involved in the passing game, it is just so hard to stop.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. The drive begins with a run by White. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield going up top for Evans. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That is caught. He's got Godwin.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Hurts. Moving to his left. Off he goes. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 3rd, they need 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Donald. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a...
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. Here's 2nd and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down. At the 40.
Throwing is Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Mayfield. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
In motion goes Likely. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Pass caught left side by Likely. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On 1st down is Mayfield. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Baker to throw. Back to the left side. Caught by McMillan. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of last year's Week 1 season kickoff game. And it's Patrick Mahomes making the connection to Rashee Rice. A 30-yard touchdown strike. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is the fan favorite, the fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. Looking end zone, finds his tight end, Dalton Kincaid, for the touchdown. The Bills use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. And time for a check here at the playoff race in the divisional round. Things getting interesting now in the NFC. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Out to his right. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10.
That's good for an Eagle.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Complete. And the defense can't up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's good for another Eagles. First and 10 at the
to the air again. Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. And strong running takes them down to the 9.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. from the shotgun. It's Hurts. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White.
Number 1, Rashawn White, the ball carrier. Reed Blackton show on the tackle.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. They'll go again with White. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
On 1st down, right back to White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Baker Mayfield sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away.
For Tampa Bay.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the
Lost
line of
one
scrimmage.
on the last play, so now it's 2nd and
Brings up
11.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Hurts. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Again, Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 29.
Hurts will try it again. That'll be taken in by Barker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
Barkley again, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try it now with Barkley. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got Likely over the middle. Now the Bucs will take their 1st time out, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Again, here's White, and he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
At the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing is Mayfield. He'll find Rashad White. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd down at the 46-yard line.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield. Short, complete to Likely. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Complete to Isaiah Likely. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
To throw is Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Carter trying to get his team a step closer to the Super Bowl. It's his 3rd sack of this divisional round game. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Man in motion, heading left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. And this one really all over but a shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.